On 106 FM, DAB and online, this is Jack FM.
Get to the chopper.
Still looking cloudy but staying dry.
Get to the chopper.
You right, Joe?
Yeah.
Oh, I've never heard the end of that. That's good. And it ends like this.
Get to the chopper.
So,
That doesn't sound like me.
no, bizarrely, I'm not that familiar. I don't know that phrase, to be honest. And I was listening to another podcast yesterday, and they said,
Get to the chopper.
so it's in the vibe. It's in the, what do they call it? There's a word. The zeitgeist is the word. So we're going to play a game today. We're giving away the world map of rock and roll. By the way, could you just go to California and write Beach Boys in really big letters, please? Yeah. And the way we're going to do it is we're going to play a game called... Which side's California? It's the West Coast. Which is left. Yeah. I'm sorry, I forgot I'm working with children. So, why isn't that... There it is. So we're going to play a game called Paul's Coins. Okay. Which is named after my friend Paul Scoins, but it's Paul's Coins. Now, Paul isn't here, but it's really, really simple. All people have to do... Let's have a listen. Hang on.
Right. We're guessing how much money you've got.
I've got change in my pocket, and the other hand's giving a peace sign. No, I've got... And the person who guesses closest to the correct amount wins the rock and roll map of the world. They do not win the money. That is my money.
It doesn't sound like much, to be fair.
Well, you should see how much they're paying me. This is in case I want to go over that bloody toll bridge. Right. So you guys can't win, but you can have a little... Hang on a minute. I need to count because I don't know how much is in. Hold the line, please, caller. Hold the line. Okay, let me just write that down. Let's just drop some on the floor. Right, give a seat. Right, Joe. How much do you think? How much is you think?
I'm allowed to play.
You don't win the map. This is just to get the ball rolling.
I think you got £1.35.
Okay, Will.
85p.
You are both miles off.
Miles
and miles.
Oh, they're 2p's, aren't they?
Well, I thought they'd all be 5p's based on the Swinford Toll Bridge.
Oh. Okay, well, 01865 575 106. If you want to play Paul's Coins, guess the total value of the coins in my pocket. You could win the rock and roll map. The person who is closest. Also, can we get a phone call that isn't Soto as the first phone call today? You know, I love the guy. I've read Facebook a lot. And there's one woman hates the show so much. And I said, would you like a refund? Oh, no, you didn't pay anything for it. But everyone says I'm mean and I'm shouty. So today I'm going to be nice. You look lovely, Joe. You look lovely, Will.
Thank you.
And I'm not going to shout. I'm not going to shout once.
Okay.
It's going to be a nice, chilled vibe. But I don't want Soto to be the first phone call. So, by the way, Liz Truss, if she wins, we're screwed. Because my friend Catherine posted a picture of Liz Truss when she was in the Lib Dems, and it says last album bought, and it was Onka's Big Mocha by Toploader. We cannot let her get in power. Oh, look at this. Wishing you shall receive. Good morning, Mark.
Morning, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing wonderfully because you beat Soto.
Just a quick one. I know that you're giving away the map today, but is there enough time to squeeze one in?
Oh, we can squeeze. You can squeeze one in. You can squeeze one out if you want.
I'd rather not.
Go on then. What you got?
Malibu.
Yes, the drink.
No, it's a song from a band called Hole.
Hole. I've seen Hole live in concert. I know Hole.
There you go.
Courtney loves Hole. Yes, of course, Mark.
Is that over America? Shall I just write?
It's like, isn't it like sort of to the west of the bottom bit of America, Malibu? Just put Hole. Well, that's the east, mate. Okay, Mark, thank you very much indeed. Mark, do you want to play Paul's Coins?
Oh, go on then.
How much money is in this pocket?
£3.46.
You're saying £3. I've got to write these down. Okay, don't look at the answer, please, Will. So Mark says £3.46. Okay, I will give you no clues. Thank you, Mark.
Cheers.
You know, we're a big fan. Don't talk about the adverts, but we're a big fan of the Eminem.
Yes,
it's a great song, right?
Yeah, high risk it today.
Whoever wrote it is a genius, and I'll tell you who wrote it. It's this guy.
Leave it.
Everything is great. Everything is grand. I got the whole wide world in the palm of my hand.
It's a guy who writes songs for the Muppets. It's Brett from Flight of the Conchords.
I can't seem to wipe this smile off my face. Life's a happy song when there's someone by my side to sing along.
It's a Muppet song.
Iain Lee's Rude
It's a
Awakening is
Muppet
fortified
song.
with vitamins and iron. Potentially. 106 Jack FM.
Get to the chopper.
Ram your hot dog up my pipe.
Let's get the bloody thing going.
Did you kiss your mother with that mouth?
Hey, this guy's good.
Hello? Hello? Never!
You know this song, Will?
Yeah.
What is it?
Do you like Peter? I can't think of their name.
Knows it. I got tired of my woman. That's how it starts. That's how it starts. I got tired of my woman.
I actually only ever listened to the full lyrics of this song about a year ago and realised it's a hell of a story.
Oh, man alive. So the guy is bored of his woman, so he puts an advert in a newspaper looking for another woman, and then the advert is, do you like pina coladas, having it off in the rain? Then he meets up with the woman, and it's his partner, because she got bored of him, and then they kill each other. Pina coladas, and making love in the rain. If you like no, making love in the rain. Why would you want to do that? What? Making love should only be in the bedroom. Don't like none of this doing it in the rain, none of this in the kitchen. It's unhygienic. It's unhygienic. Good morning, Alistair. Oh, sorry, I'm not shouting because Becky doesn't like it on Facebook, neither does Neil. So, good morning, Alistair.
Good morning. Is that too quiet?
Well, you're allowed... It's only me shouting they don't like. You're allowed to be as noisy as you want.
Okay, I can't be loud this far. I didn't get any sleep last night. I woke up at 2:30 here.
Oh, what was going on?
I don't know, just general. I don't know. I went to go to the loo. Couldn't get back to sleep. Was on a meeting at 4:00.
Well done. Good for you. I I drove 6 hours worth of driving yesterday, 250 miles, all for 10 minutes worth of pleasure. And did a show last night on Patreon, and I, too, Alistair, am very tired.
Yeah. It's hard, isn't it, life?
I tell you what, it is hard. And nobody told me there'd be days like this. You kind of think, well, I'm 50, you're a little bit older than me. You think, well, surely it's got to get easier, hasn't it? Will, it doesn't get easier. It gets harder, and you get less sleep, which sucks. Anyway, Alistair, how can we help you on this non-shouty morning?
Right, well, this may be a boring call.
Oh, jeez. Where's Soto when you need him?
Basically, I've got an idea for the first demonstration when Liz Truss gets elected as Prime Minister.
We're going to have a resolution and a revolution. We're going to have a revolution when Liz Truss is Prime Minister, Liz Truss, because she bought Onka's Big Mocha by Toploader.
We're going to drive some pigs and some cows down 10 Downing Street. Yes. And all the people should shout, "Where's me pork market?
Pork market.
Where's me, what's the other one?
Cheese, foreign cheese, English cheese.
Market. Where's my cheese market?
Do you remember?
Where's my pork market?
Do you remember when we were allowed to walk down Downing Street before they put the gates up?
Yeah.
They were allowed to walk down Downing Street. And then I think, did they put the gates up? Someone fired a mortar, Someone fired, not my headphones off there, someone fired that at 10 Downing Street, and I think that's when the gates went up. Okay, it's not interesting, but it's words. Alistair, thank you very much indeed. Oh, Alistair, do you want to guess how many coins I've got in my pocket? Here we go.
Yeah, because I know the answer. It's £3.85.
Okay, so Alistair is saying £3.85. Mark said £3.46. I don't quite know why we're all hanging around in the £3, but if that's what people want to do, that's what people can do. Alistair, always a pleasure. 01. Not shouting this morning because Becky and Neil don't. By the way, I should just say I've spoken to the boss about this, and so this is cool. If I'm growing on Jojo. If you don't like the show now that Trevor's gone, if you write in Jack FM, where are we? Whitney?
No, Ensham,
Oxford. You'll get a refund. They will give you a refund for any money that you've paid to listen. Oh, no, you don't pay. It's free, isn't it?
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. If this doesn't wake you up, we can't help you.
Everything is great. Everything is grand. I got the whole wide world in the palm of my hand.
Everything is perfect. It's falling into place. I can't seem to wipe this smile off my face. Life's a happy song when there's someone by my side to sing along. When you're alone, life can be a little rough. It makes you feel like you're 3 foot tall. When it's just you, well, times can be tough. When there's no one there to catch your fall. Everything is great. Everything is grand. I got the whole wide world in the palm of my hand. Everything is perfect. It's falling into place. I can't seem to wipe this smile off my face. Life smells like a rose. With someone to paint. And someone to pose. Life's a piece of cake. With someone to pedal. Someone to break. Life is full of glee. With someone to saw. And someone to see. Life's a happy song. When there's someone by my side to sing along. I've got everything that I need right in front of me. Nothing's stopping me. Nothing that I can't be with you right here next to me.
Life's a piece of cake with someone to give
and someone to be cake.
Life's a piece of pie with someone to wash and someone to dry.
Life's an easy road
with someone beside you to share the load.
Life is full of highs
with someone to stir
and someone to fry.
Life's like a lamb with someone there to lend a hand.
Life's a bunch of flowers
with someone to while away the hours. Life's a fillet of fish. Hey, yes it is.
Life's a happy song when you got someone by your side to sing along.
Get to the chopper.
Sorry.
Smoothly done, Ian. Smoothly done. You never know. I didn't have a clue what I was doing. Morning, Ian Lee's Rude Awakening, Jack FM, every weekday between 7 and 10. Good morning, Smudge.
Good morning, how you doing? It's put me in a really good mood, that song, guys, mate. How you doing?
I'm doing very well, Smudge. Now listen, the callers are allowed to shout as much as they like, but the people on but the people on Facebook have said I shout too much, so I'm going to do soft voice today. I'm going to do my inside voice.
You be quiet, Ian. I've got the password here.
Okay, what is it?
Are you ready?
Yep.
Do you really like it? Do you really like it?
I like it, like it, like it. I'm loving it like that.
Yes.
There is no password today, but you have just created one. Smudge, it's lovely to. Now, are you drunk from last night, or did you start drinking this morning?
It's Friday. Come on, man.
Have you got that Friday feeling?
Living for the day.
Describe the Friday feeling to some of the listeners who might be miserable.
It's a little bit fizzy in your belly, in your toes, and at the top of your head. It's happy day.
Happy day. Well, everybody.
It's a happy day. Come on. Hey, listen, right, I want to take part in Ian Lee's Rock and Roll World feature.
Okay, so it's a rock and roll map of the world. We are giving it away today as well by playing Paul's Coins, but we can still add rock and roll facts or songs or trivia. What have you got, Smudge?
I've got something big for you. Have you ever heard of a little band called the Beatles?
The Beatles, my four lads from Liverpool that shook the world.
Those are the ones. You know the Help album? You know there was a film and they had an album out called Help. I need somebody.
And it did have an exclamation mark after it, didn't it? So it's Help.
That's not the fact I'm giving you.
Okay.
It's a good one, though.
Okay.
But it's about, on the front of it. Are you into semaphore? Have you ever done semaphore
I
flag waving?
haven't done semaphore. I do occasionally as a hobby at the weekends. I go to Stansted and do the fluorescent sticks to guide the planes in, but I don't know semaphore, no.
Oh, Jazz, no wonder there's loads of little incidents there at that airport.
It does.
Anyway, so, on the front they're doing the semaphore. What do you think it spells out?
Well, I would imagine it spells out help.
It doesn't.
What?
There's the fact for you.
WTF? What the flip?
Yeah.
Well, what does it spell?
Basically, it spell. Well, it doesn't spell nothing. NUJV. If you're into your semaphore.
Oh, that means Paul McCartney is dead, right? That's the Paul McCartney is dead.
Oh, it's a conspiracy theory that I think it means not under Jimmy's best.
What is your rock and roll fact? You absolute loon.
That is the fact.
No,
that is the fact.
No,
it doesn't say help in semaphore. It says NUJV.
No, please be quiet, Smudge, because it's supposed to go. These are supposed to be geographical facts.
Oh, I've got it. No, hey, I know. You're putting it in Austria because they were knocking about in Austria doing semaphore in the snow.
Put NUJV, the Beatles in Austria. Quickly, Smudge, do you want to play Paul's Coins? What's the total value of the coins in my pocket? I like this game a lot.
So you're saying that I can win Ian Lee's Rock and Roll
map of the world?
Yeah.
Map. If you guess what the amount of coins adds up to in my pocket.
Right now, if I get it dead on, I win.
Yes.
Okay. £1.23. £1.23. Is that right?
I can tell you're miles off.
You money bags.
Money bags. If only they knew. If only they knew. Thank you, Smudge. There we go.
Think it's been a day or two.
half an hour gone. What feels like another 17 hours to go. Iain Lee's Rude Awakening here every weekday between 7 and 10. No shouting today. We're winning JoJo round. He's growing on me. 01865 575 106. How much money have I got in my pocket? 01865 575 106. Joe's up next with the news. Thank you very much, Joe.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening is here. All other breakfast shows are toast. 106 Jack FM.
There's was it Truckfest with Mr. Motivator is going to be doing an appearance. What the hell? What's his name? I can't remember what his name is. It's like Donald or Dougal. It's Howard. No, not Howard.
I think it is Howard. I think it is.
No, I don't think it is. It's something very, very mundane. Marcus? Is it?
Hang on.
I'm going to say I'm going in for Marcus.
You're going for Marcus. Should we make this a phone in?
No, Christ, no. We're not that desperate. Soto, do you know Mr. Motivator's first name?
Yeah, John Smith.
Okay, all right. Soto there with the material. Will, you find out his name.
I've got his name.
What is his name?
His name's Derek.
Derek
Smith.
Right. Derek Smith. Soto, you're the. Hang on a minute. Let me just check the stats. You're the 1, 2, 3, 4. You're the 5th caller today. This is wonderful.
One, fantastic.
Yeah. Please have something to say.
Yeah, how much money you got?
Oh, yeah. All right, you want to play Paul's Coins? How much? Hang on a minute. I've got to stand up for this.
Yeah.
How much money? I love this game. I'm enjoying this a lot. How much? Steady on, Will. How much money?
Where is your hand?
It's in
Where's your hand?
It's in my pocket where my coins are.
Oh, okay.
How much money is in there?
£8.98.
£8.98 in change? Are you nuts?
Oh, are you nuts then?
£8.98 in change. All right. Soto, we will let you know.
How big is your pocket?
None of your business, you mucky sausage. But we'll announce the winner about 9:30. We're still taking rock and roll facts and rock and roll songs, but we will announce the winner. At 9:30, we will announce the winner. Joe mentioned that the Eurovision guy, Sam, what's his face?
Ryder.
Sam Ryder's going to be
Spaceman
at the Truck Fest, right?
Yeah.
I took my boys to the Capital Summertime Ball. Capital, give me the cash. And we were sat in this really good position. We were sat over this like sort of exit where a lot of the presenters came out to come out and watch, right?
Awesome.
And Sam Ryder came out, and my boys were so excited. And then Sam Ryder, he's new to fame. And he made the mistake of walking around. Someone in the audience went, "Oh, Sam, can I get an autograph? Can I get a picture?" No, an autograph. Who asks for an autograph these days? Can I get a picture? So he came round to get a picture. And then someone else went, "Sam, can I get a picture?" And then suddenly a huge queue formed. Now, what you do, I've had tiny bits of fame, nothing like Sam Ryder, but what you learn to do quite quickly is you go, right, I've got time for 3 more, then I've really, really got to go. I'm so sorry, everyone. I've got to go. Sam had not learnt that technique. I grabbed my boys by the hand. I said, "Boys, we're going to go and get a picture with Sam Ryder." And I will bore you with that picture in a minute, Will. And we went down and we got a picture and the boys got fist bumps. And you will see in the picture, they could not be happier. They got to meet the spaceman himself, Sam. They got to meet the spaceman himself, Sam Ryder. Sorry. I'm not shouting. It's no shout Friday because the people on Facebook who don't like me have complained that I'm shouting too much. So it's no shout Friday. Good morning, caller.
Yeah, I want to play the coin game.
All right, how much?
66p.
66p. So because what's your name, caller?
Ross from there, the big Tesco's.
Ross from the big Tesco, a local caller. Mark that one down as a local caller. I think we've had 3 local callers today, which is great. And how much did you say, sorry, Ross?
66p.
66. So everyone's gone pounds. You're going pennies.
Yeah.
All right, Ross, we'll let you know about 9:30. Hello, caller.
Hi, I've got a rock name for you.
Okay, a rock name for us. Okay, let's go. What you got?
Rock name for you, yeah. It's a Bowling for Soup song called Belgium.
Who's it by? Soup?
Bowling for Soup. Yeah.
Bowling for Soup.
Bowling for Soup? That's the name of a band?
Yeah. Of course it is.
I mean, I grew up when bands had proper names like the Human League and Depeche Mode, so I've not heard of this. All right, we will put that on the wall. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you very much.
There we go. 01865 575 106. It's nonsense, really. We're literally just filling in time until we die.
Candle calls the mama, I'm sure all the hand and I just around. Action speaks louder than words, and I'm a man, a great experience. I know you got another man, but I can love you better than him. Take my hand, don't be afraid, I'm gonna prove every word I say. I'm advertising love for free, so you can place your ad to me. Once I come along and down by the dozen, that ain't nothing but let me light your candle, calls her mama, I'm sure all the hand and I just around. Yeah, all the hand now. Oh, baby. Baby, here I am, a man on your scene. I can give you what you want, but you got to come home with me. I forgot some good old loving, and I got some more in store. When I get through throwing on you, you gotta come running back for more. Those are run along and down by the dozen. I ain't nothing but drugstore loving. Pretty little thing, let me light your candle, calls her mama, I'm sure all the hand and I gets around. Hard, hard the hand now. Oh yeah, yeah, let me light your candle, calls her mama, I'm sure all the hand and I just around. Yeah, so hard the hand now. Oh yeah, baby, a good love man. Baby, oh, good love man. I need good love
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening, the episodic breakfast show. It's a serial, you see. 106 Jack FM.
Baby, I will climb the empty solely to come freckles on your body. Never
dear listener. Iain Lee's Rude Awakening every weekday between 7 and 10. By the way, a couple of little bits of housekeeping. There is a Facebook page. There is a Jack FM Oxfordshire Facebook page. You can go on there and say anything you want. Well, not like racist stuff. We don't want any racist stuff. That's that is not welcome. That is not welcome. Soto keeps calling in. I think we're done for the day, Soto. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for your input. So yeah, you can go on the Facebook page and you can say anything you want. You can say you don't like the show. You can say you like the show. You can be like Neil. Here we go. Neil, so Neil doesn't like the show. So this is the comment. Neil on Facebook. He's turned me off, Jack. Me. Would you like a refund? Nope. Just not my cup of tea. Have moved to pastures new for the time being. For the time being. That means there's hope. Me. Thanks for letting me know. Really appreciate it. Neil. You are very welcome. Me. No, mate. You're welcome. Thank you. Neil. No, really. You are most definitely welcome. Me. I appreciate you. I appreciate your kind words, but seriously, hang on a second, I need to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 senses working overtime, trying to taste the difference between a lemon and lime, pain and... Oh, I got it wrong. I've got it overtime. Let's do it this time. Trying to taste the difference between a lemon and lime, pain and pleasure, and the church bells softly chime. Neil continues, I appreciate your kind words, but no, this is me, sorry. I appreciate your kind words, Neil, but seriously, buddy, you're welcome. Honestly, enjoy the new show you listen to. We will have a minute's silence today to mourn your passing. Neil, wow, a full minute? I'm impressed. A few more listeners might welcome a full minute's relief. Hang on. No, Neil, I won't be offering them relief, you dirty dog. Just a minute's silence. Hang on. So childish. Just a minute's silence. Shame on you. If you want to go to the Facebook page and have some fun. So that's one bit of business. The other bit of business, and I'm just aware we always mention this at the end of the show, and we should mention it throughout the show. Here we go. Senses working overtime. I can't remember the words. It's my favourite song in the world. My God, I can't remember the words. Okay. We do a podcast. There is a weekly best of podcast. It's about 40, 45, maybe even 50 minutes this week podcast. It comes out every single Friday. Go to your podcast app of choice, and subscribe. Look for Iain Lee, Jack FM. It's a little blue picture of me putting my hair back like that. One of the few pictures I think I look half decent. Go and subscribe to that, and if you subscribe, it helps get it up the charts a little bit, which means we get a little bit more attention, which means we might get some more listeners to the radio show. Because I'll be honest, guys, we're starting from zero, and we're working backwards. We're working backwards. Playing Pulse Coins. How many coins? What is the total value of the coins in my pocket? Hello, caller.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, dear, what's wrong?
I've just been working all night on this list for the rock and roll map. I'm just exhausted.
Okay, hang on 1 second. Okay, so, well, why have you been working all night on it?
It's just become my modus operandi, my focus for the week.
Okay, all right. Well, okay. Friday. Well, it's meant to be a little bit of fun. Okay. Well, let's see if these rock and roll facts are worthy of you pushing yourself to the brink of self-destruction. What have you got?
Well, we'll start off with a nice, interesting one with Leona Lewis.
Leona Lewis! Okay. What's the interesting Leona Lewis fact? What's the fact?
Well, Lewis is like a big town in East Sussex. L-E-W-E-S, Lewis. Leona Lewis.
Okay, so could you put Leona Lewis.
That's Lewis, isn't it?
No, it's pronounced Lewis. You poon. I didn't mean to say that. You pudding. I was going to say spoon and pudding, and it came out that word. Okay, all right. That's that. Okay, what's rock and roll fact number 2? And I'm assuming you're starting with the worst and climbing up the hill, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Honolulu.
Yeah, it's a place in Hawaii.
Lulu. I don't want to shout.
Lulu. Honolulu. Okay, yep, Honolulu.
No, I don't really know how to pronounce this one properly, but I think he was a singer in Duran Duran. Simon Le Bon.
Can I say something to you? And I don't mean Simon Lebanon. Can I say something to you?
De la Salford.
Yeah.
De la Salford.
Can I say?
Aha.
Can I say something to you?
Otis Redding.
Go to bed. You've wasted.
Frankie goes.
You've wasted your.
Frankie goes.
You've wasted your time.
Hollywood.
Go to bed. You've wasted your life. Okay.
I'm never calling again.
Good morning, caller.
Hi, Ian.
Yes, sir.
Hello. I was wondering, are the Marshall Islands still available on the world map?
The Marshall Islands, yeah. Oh, as in Marshall Mathers?
No.
Oh.
As in Timmy Mallet.
What? What's Marshall got to do with Timmy Mallet?
So Timmy did Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny Yellow Polka Dot Bikini Atoll, which is in the Marshall Islands.
Bikini Atoll. What is going on? Did they make acid legal? Is this? Thank you very much for your call. Would you like to play Paul's coins? Would you like to play Paul's coins?
Yes, please. I think you have 87.5 pence.
Okay. Oh, he's gone for the half. Thank you very much indeed. Well, those two calls have tickled my pickle, so to speak. This is Iain Lee's Rude Awakening every morning, 7 till 10 on Jack FM. No shouting Friday today.
It's another pure grey morning. Don't know what the day is holding. And I get up right home and I walk right into the path of a lightning bolt. The siren of an ambulance comes howling right through the center of town, and no one blinks an eye, and I look up to the sky for the path of a lightning bolt. Met her as the angels parted for her. She only brought me torture. That's what happens when it's you that's standing in the path of a lightning bolt. Everyone I see just walks the walk with gritted teeth, but I just stand by and I wait my time. They say you gotta toe the line. They want the water, not the wine. But when I see the signs, I'll jump on that lightning bolt. Chances, people tell you not to take chances, and they'll tell you that there aren't any answers. And I'm starting to agree, but I woke suddenly in the path of a lightning bolt. Fortune, people talking all about fortune. Do you make it or does it just call you? In the blinking of an eye, just another passerby in the path of a lightning bolt. Everyone I see just walks the walk with gritted teeth, but I just stand by and I wait my time. They say you gotta toe the line. They want the water, not the wine. But when I see the signs, I'll jump on that lightning bolt. In silence, I was lying back gazing skyward when the moment got shattered. I remember what she said, and then she fled in the path of a lightning bolt.
Jake Bugg, you say? Not heard Jake Bugg for ages. I like a little bit of the Bug. 01865 575 106. It's a non-shouting Friday to appease the people who need appeasement on the Facebook page. Don't say I never listen. This is Jack FM. There's a new picture of Prince George, is there?
Yeah.
Have you got it? Can we see it?
I've seen it.
Yeah, is it good?
I can't show it you from in here.
Does he look like a posh, smug little boy that's better than all of us?
He looks like his dad.
You know, if you met him, you'd have to call him sir and curtsy. You'd have to curtsy to a 9-year-old boy. This is fun. Liz Truss went to a school. Have you seen this? Liz Truss went to this was, I think, yesterday. Went to a school to meet some children, and this is what they had to say. This is great.
How are you? Nice to meet you. Thank you. And what's your name? The cat being Prime Minister. This is so awkward.
This is so awkward.
Wow. So true. Where's Boris Johnson? Oh, wait, are we on telly? Yeah.
Where's Boris Johnson? We hate him. The kids know. No one's falling for these saps. So, Joe and Will, let's talk science. Let's talk science, okay? You want proof that aliens are real, okay?
Do I?
I think you need it.
You want to give me proof?
I think you need it.
You go ahead.
I will go ahead. I can out-sarcastic anybody. Here we go. This is proof that UFOs are real. The hunt for UFOs has been extended to alien craft that do not just fly, but also travel underwater. US defense chiefs, United States defense chiefs, have expanded their probe into 143 unexplained sightings by military personnel, to include USOs, unidentified submerged objects. Argue against... What are you laughing for? Argue against those facts.
If they're unidentified...
Yep.
Then they could be anything.
Could be.
So it could be a fish, a whale...
Well, you've hoisted by your own petard.
Yeah, you've just identified.
They could... No, they could be anything, right?
Yeah.
So they could be aliens.
So they could also not be aliens.
But they could be. If they could be anything...
Yeah.
Oh, Joe, that paint is looking mighty fine in that corner that you've painted yourself in. So they could be anything. They could be anything. Those are your words. That's not mine.
Seaweed?
They could be anything, right? That's your words. They could be from another planet.
That's stupid.
It's not. Why is it stupid? You've just said it yourself. You've set that up yourself.
No, I haven't. I'm not taking that.
Okay, right. Well, so they couldn't be anything.
No, they could only be things that live under the sea. Take it back.
Okay, all right. We carry on with the story.
Right.
The move comes 8 months. 8 months. 8 months after the US, as United States, set up airborne object identification and management group. What does that spell? That's not a word. I once had someone on, NICE. No, it's... Oh, no, hang on a minute. Yeah, I interviewed someone from NICE, the National Institute of Clinical Excellence.
Yeah.
And I said to them, do you come up with the word first and then work backwards?
Right.
How do they do that?
Oh, they just got lucky.
They just got lucky. Hey, we could call ourselves the National Institute of Clinical Excellence. Okay, right, guys, come and look at this! Okay, right. Okay, we move on to the next story.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm prepared to do the whole last 2 hours of the show with this. Caller, stay there. This is far more important than anybody who's listening to this. Next story, same page of the Daily Star. UFOs a threat to drivers. Motorists have been told to check what type of car insurance they have, as it could protect them from UFO attacks. Now, are you telling me that the Admiral and the Churchill dog are making stuff up?
But you're confusing UFOs.
Yeah.
Which, again...
Could be anything, you've said. Yeah, carry on.
With aliens.
Yeah, well, who will be flying the...
So it could be like really big hailstones, maybe they're talking about.
Could be. Could also be spaceships from another dimension. Or time travellers.
I'm not going to pay extra on my car insurance just in case that happens.
Okay. Well, the chance of an alien assault on the UK, or in fact cars, remains slim, not zero.
Right.
It is crucial you're covered... I should have read the story first.
Go on, it's got a silly ending, hasn't it?
As 15,000 pieces of space junk are said to orbit Earth and may fall from the sky.
Space junk. Now, I believe in space junk.
Okay. The strange warning comes from car experts or Tomo Blogs, Drew Young and Eliza Twos. They don't sound like lies to me. Looking at the US market, the duo said it's important to make sure... Okay, right. Well, that's that's enough of that story. I think we've got enough from that story to prove aliens exist.
I don't think so.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let's put it to this caller. If this caller says they exist, they exist. If this caller says they don't exist, they don't exist. Caller?
Hello.
Do aliens and UFOs exist?
Yeah, go on then.
Yes, Joe! You have to accept that. Are you going to call one of the few remaining Jack FM listeners a liar? Yeah, call them a liar. What's your name, please, caller?
Sarah.
Sarah? Joe, call Sarah a liar.
Well, I think...
Bearing in mind, Sarah, are you from the Oxfordshire area?
Yes.
We need to hang on to these people. So, Joe, you call Sarah a liar.
I think that's a strong word.
Yeah.
I think she's just being polite and, just giving you some support.
Joe, are you being polite and giving me some...
I'm very attacked right now.
You're feeling attacked? Go to your safe space. Joe, naughty. Naughty Joe. Thank you. Joe is cancelled. Thank you. Sarah, what you got for us this morning?
Hello, can I play with you on the world map?
Yes, you can. What have you got? This boy, oh boy, after a quiet day yesterday, this is really looking like a car crash. We're giving the map away at 9:30 as well, and you can have a little go at that. What have you got, Sarah?
Have you had pop music yet?
Pop music? Oh my God! What is it? London, New York,
Paris, Munich. Everyone's talking about
pop music. Okay, so we'll just do it. London, Munich, London, New York, Munich. Just do it.
London, New York, Paris, Munich.
Everybody talking about?
Pop music.
Oh, I love you. Here's another phone in. Songs where they just make noises, or they have noises, because that makes the song, right? That's the best.
Damn right.
Sarah, have you got any others, or is it just that wonderful one that's giving Will a migraine?
Two very quick ones.
Go on. Yep.
I think Christa Berg is born in Argentina, which is an odd fact.
That's good.
Was he? I wish they'd kept him there. Do you remember on Stars in Their Eyes when a Christa Berg lookalike won?
Yes.
And
he came out.
He went on tour with Christa Berg. Here's a rock trivia. There was one other band where the lead singer was on Stars in Their Eyes and was taken on tour by the band. We know Christa Berg did it. Can you name the 90s Britpop group where the lead singer brought out his lookalike from Stars in Their Eyes?
No.
It was Pulp. At one point in a Pulp concert, they would have two Jarvis Cockers on stage. Imagine that. Right, go on, Sarah. Give us what. Give us. Oh God! For crying out loud! Why is it getting sexy at this time in the morning? Go on, Sarah. What else? Give us one more. Then we'll play Paul's Coins. Oh, it's 8:15. We haven't played a song yet. Right, go on. One more.
Radiohead from Oxford.
Yes, they are. Oxford. You've made it local. Right, Sarah. What's the total amount that these coins add up to in my pocket, and you could win this map?
£1.07.
£1.07. Do you know what, Sarah? I'm not even going to bother writing that down because you're so far away. Thank you for an excellent call. Have a great day.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. Wake up and smell the cup of tea or something. 106 Jack FM.
I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. This in the night away. This in the night away. He drinks a whiskey drink, he drinks a vodka drink. He
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. It's what's known in the trade as a breakfast show, but we traded it for these magic beans. I've just realised something really dumb, right? So I'm going away with my boys, right? I'm going away with my boys. Oh, my God, I'm so stupid. I'm going away with my boys, right? We're going to the Forest of Dean, right?
Yeah.
And I booked tickets for Paulton's Park, the theme park, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is 3 hours away from the forest. I've just realised. I thought we were going somewhere else, and I've just booked these tickets, and it's like 170 quid on tickets that I can't use. I cannot use them. What?
You're going to have to sell them on Facebook Marketplace.
Oh, Facebook Marketplace. Oh, my God. What an idiot. I thought, geographically, I thought it's somewhere else. And then my heart sank as we were sat out there and went, oh, no. 3 hours away, 170 quid. What an absolute bell. What time do I need to hit to get to the news and then go and start drinking again?
Okay.
Oh, jeez. And I've just Googled Paulton's Park ticket return. All tickets are non-refundable. Oh, my God. Anyone want them? You have them for a £5. It'd be like the Rolling Stones concert. I'll give you 30 quid for them. Do you know what? I'd take that at the moment. When do I need to hit for the news?
Just before 29, mate.
Just before 29. 01865 575 106 is the telephone number. Did we... I think we missed... Let's give Paul a quick call, because I think we missed Paul. By the way, there's today's phone in. When have you ever made a complete idiot of yourself and wasted nearly £200? When have you wasted nearly £200? Morning, Paul.
Good morning. I want this precious map. I need this map.
OK, we're playing Paul's Coins. What's the total value of the coins in my pocket?
Well, before we do that, I have a proposal for you.
Oh, yeah, I accept, yes. Oh, no, go on.
Oh, you accept, do you?
Do you want to buy my tickets to Paulton's Park? They're going for £20.
Chucking them
too far away from me.
Too far away from where I'm going. What an idiot! I didn't think.
Yeah.
I didn't think.
Bonker.
Oh, man alive. Okay, well, we'll see what we can do about those.
Back to this map.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to whisper.
Okay. No shouting.
Are you open to a bit of the old sort of bribery and corruption?
We'll take your headphones off for a second, Will, please. Of course I'm open to a little bit of that. I'm completely bent.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Yes,
say
sir.
no more.
Yeah.
So, what I was thinking was, you somehow find a way of letting me know the amount.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
And then, perhaps if you check your bank account, you may find that there's actually double that amount has been magically transferred.
Wow, a whole £4.20. Oh, no!
You know, Ian, sorry, I'll come back to that in a minute.
Okay, yes.
Like cheeky little transfer,
Yes.
no tax,
Okay.
no fuss.
Me like
nobody
it.
needs to know.
Me like he's saying nothing, Will. He's saying that he's really enjoying your work, and it's just not good for you to hear that kind of thing.
So,
yes.
If that doesn't work, my other proposal was just complete threat and menace.
Oh, my God. What is going on with people today? No, I will not accept it.
£4.25, please.
£4.25. Okay, I'm going to say...
And if it will help, I can tell you a little lie that it would really help if I worked as a part-time cartographer.
Right, how?
I could display it to my clients.
Goodbye, Paul. Hello, caller.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. How may we help you?
I know of exactly who has some time on the hands, is a big fan of Peppa Pig World, and will take those tickets off your hands.
Shut the front door. Not out being in the public and being an absolute idiot works. How much you offering? 30 quid.
Not me.
Oh.
All you need to do is get in touch with Boris Johnson.
Oh, thank you very much indeed. I thought I was saved. Do you want to guess what the value of the coins is?
I'm going to go for £2.10.
Okay, £2.10. I am going to say... Where have I written these down? I'm not going to write yours down. I'm going to say one person is 19 pence away from the correct answer. All right? That's
£2.39.
Goodbye, Jimbo. Thank you. 01865 575 106 is the telephone number. If you want to give me a call, this is Iain Lee's Rude Awakening every weekday from 7 on Jack FM. Don't forget, there's a podcast out there, comes out every Friday, a little best of podcast. Joe, you don't want any tickets to a theme park on August the 8th, do you? Because I booked it thinking it was near where I was going on holiday, and it turns out it's 3 hours away.
Where is it?
Paulton's Park.
I've heard of that.
It's great.
Devon?
No. I don't really know. I don't really know where it is.
Oh.
I wish I should have found out before I booked the tickets. It's Peppa Pig World is there. I don't know. Maybe you've got a niece who'd like to go.
I do actually have a niece.
Okay. Would you like the tickets?
I don't fancy the drive all that way.
Unbelievable. Okay. So you ready to have your mind blown?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. You ready for this?
Everything is great. Everything is grand. I got the whole wide
Unbelievable.
world in the palm of my hand. Everything is perfect. It's falling
It's outrageous,
into
right?
place.
Yep.
I can't seem to wipe this smile off my face. Life's a happy song, and there's someone by my side to sing along.
Isn't that incredible?
Mm-hmm.
People. Do you want to hear? Here we go. Oh, no, I'll do this one later because Paul will make it rude. Joe, thank you very much. I want to speak to Paul. Yes, Paul?
Morning, boss. How
Yes,
you
sir.
doing?
I'm fuming. I'm fuming with my own stupidity. The worst kind of stupidity, my own.
I've got a story like that. I bought tickets to see Roger Waters at the NEC.
Unlucky. that should be the end of the story. Yes, go on.
So I booked the Friday off work, and I got my Pink Floyd T-shirt on. We met in town at about midday and went on the good day out and what have you.
Yes.
Got to the gig, there was nobody there.
Oh.
And checked my phone. It was a Thursday night, not Friday night.
Oh,
the night before.
Oh my God! It wasn't. You weren't even early. You were late.
Late. I was a day late for the gig, man.
Flipping heck! That is. That is the. How much were those tickets?
I think they were about 90 quid each as well.
Jesus,
They weren't cheap. It's not
when
cheap
that
either.
money, it turns out it's £116 I've wasted, right? Which is a lot of money. It's a lot of money, guys, and I blew it. I blew it like an absolute nail. Do you want to guess the value of the coins in my pocket?
Yes, please.
Go.
£2.39.
Paul says £2.39. Okay, I will say one of the guesses so far is 19 pence away. 19 pence away, and I'll let you know, Paul, it's not you.
Shapes, mistakes, misfits, raised on a diet of broken biscuits. Oh, we don't look the same as you, and we don't do the things you do, but we live around here too. Oh, really? Misshapes, mistakes, misfits. We like to go to town, but we can't risk it. Oh, 'cause they just wanna keep us out. You could end up with a smack in the mouth just for standing out now, really. Brothers, sisters, can't you see? The future's owned by you and me. There won't be fighting in the street. They think they've got us beat, but revenge is gonna be so sweet. We're making a move, we're making it now. We're coming out of the sideline. Just put your hands up, it's the rage, yeah. We want your homes, we want your lives, we want the things you won't allow us. We won't use guns, we won't use bombs. We use the one thing we've got more of, that's our minds. Check your lucky numbers. How much money could drag you under? Oh, what's the point in being rich if you can't think what to do with it? 'Cause you're so bleeding thick. Oh, we weren't supposed to be. We learned too much at school. Now we can't help but see that the future that you've got mapped out is nothing much to shout about. We're making a move, we're making it now. We're coming out of the sideline. Just put your hands up, it's a rage, yeah. We want your homes, we want your lives, we want the things you won't allow us. We won't use guns, we won't use bombs. We use the one thing we've got more of, that's our minds. Brothers, sisters, can't you see? The future's owned by you and me. There won't be fighting in the street. They think that they've got us beat, but revenge is gonna be so sweet. We're making a move, we're making it now. We're coming out of the sideline. Just put your hands up, it's a rage, yeah. We want your homes, we want your lives, we want the things you won't allow us. We won't use guns, we won't use
When have you ever made a complete idiot of yourself and bought something that you cannot use or turned up on the wrong day for an event? 01865 575 106. After that stress, I need to chill out. Let's just chill out, guys. Judy, stay there. We'll come to you in a second. We got an officer of the law. Sorry, officer, I didn't catch your name.
Hello, this is Inspector Shiloh of the Yard.
Okay, Inspector, how may we help you?
I have had a complaint about your radio show this morning concerning a competition that you are running on said show.
Yes, is this the Paul's Coins?
Yes, we have had several complaints, actually, about this, saying that how do we know that you are not changing how much change is in your pocket every time somebody gives an amount?
Will, would you like to... Can you vouch for me, Will? Producer Will?
Yeah, Ian's hand has only been in and out of his pocket. No change has been removed or added into it.
Well, that is the problem, isn't it? Because you and we and nobody, apart from Mr. Ian Lee, knows how much money is in his pocket. Is there an independent adjudicator on this?
It has been written down.
I have written down in my little book...
He doesn't know this, but I have seen it as well.
You've seen it?
Yeah, and
You've
that hasn't
seen it?
changed.
Yeah,
yet.
it has not changed. The amount is written down.
So that man has been in your pocket without your consent?
No. There is no crime here.
There's a lot of rules being broken today on your show.
There are no rules being broken. I've written down the amount. The change has not changed, and Will has not had his hand in my pocket.
Can I ask how much money is in your pocket, sir?
Yes, no, you can't, because that's the point of the game.
Well, I'm an officer of the law.
Yep.
And I need to make sure
I tell you what,
written down on that piece of paper is the same amount that is in your pocket, sir.
Why don't you have a guess, and if you get it right, I'll tell you.
It's not for me to take part in these silly games. I've got bigger, important fish to fry.
Why aren't you out
down
there
the
catching...
yard.
Go and catch some criminals. Go and catch a murderer.
Well, we're keeping a very close eye on you, sir.
Thank you very much indeed. Good morning, Judy.
Morning.
Morning, Judy. What you got for us?
Well, I would like to do the round the world thingy.
Okay, the rock and roll map of the world. What you got for us?
Right, I've got Ian Jury and the Blockhead.
Yeah, the fabulous Ian Jury. Yes.
Has anybody said anything about that yet?
No one has said anything about that yet.
Oh, happy days. Okay, so Ian Jury went to Sudan, Japan,
yes.
Milan,
yes.
Yucatan, Borneo, come on, Will, Bordeaux.
Go a bit faster, please, Judy. Go a bit faster.
Bay,
Yep.
Mandalay, Bombay.
Yep. Hang on a minute. Stay there. I'll show you how you do this one, Will.
Okay.
Very, very simple.
You did this
just right. Ian Jury.
Yeah.
And then you go...
just lots of... Okay.
Got it.
Okay,
there we go.
mate, thank you.
Judy.
Yeah.
Judy. We've got it.
Listen,
Yes.
And I've also got
blimey.
a little bit of a funny one.
Okay.
Right, with Ian Jury.
Yes.
He also must have gone to Teletubby Land because he went over the hills and far away.
Thank you very much. Judy, would you like to guess the amount of poundage? And it is poundage in my pocket.
Right. How many coins have you got in there?
I'm not telling you.
Oh, well, put your hand in your pocket and give it a jingle then.
All right. It is pounds. What? There are pounds in there. And yeah.
Can you just do that again? God, you got flipping flies in those pockets.
Good.
Right, £4.85.
Miles away. Miles away.
Rude Awakening. Ian Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. Plenty of waffle, but very little syrup.
By the moon.
If you've ever bought tickets that you can't use, or you've turned up on the wrong day for a gig, 01865 575 106. It's no shouting Friday, so I'm going to say it calmly and quietly. I'm a flipping idiot. £116 on theme park tickets, thinking it was right near where I was going on holiday. It's 3 hours away. Here's the thing, though. I was going to go all out and buy the platinum tickets. That would have cost £300. So I've saved myself, dear listener, £200. That's how I'm trying to look at it. But, man alive, it's hard to see it that way. 01865 575 106. When have you turned up on the wrong day for a gig? Also playing Paul's Coins. At 9:30, we're going to announce the winner. What is the total value of these coins in my pocket? And it's legit. I wrote it down. Haven't changed it. Haven't taken any coins out. The winner wins the Rock and Roll World Map, signed by myself, signed by Will, and indeed signed by Joe, if we can persuade her. Story in the Star today. Astronauts have been warned not to play with their rockets in space so they don't get crewmates pregnant. I mean... And that's literally all I can read of that story. I just looked at the second paragraph and it's way too rude. Oh my God. I'm going to turn the mics off and read it to Will, just so he gets the story. Hold the line.
Good God.
Cannot read the second paragraph. Here's the thing. When I come in and do this, all you aspiring radio people, I come in, I go through the papers. All I do is look at the headlines. I do not read the stories. Why would you want to read the stories? So I look at the headlines and I don't go any deeper. Oh, well, there's an inappropriate choice of phrase. So I can't read that paragraph. Can't read that paragraph.
I think it's just we just need to segue away from it.
Yep, can't read any of that story today, dear listener. I can only apologise for bringing filth to the breakfast. Trev would have never do it properly, like Trev. Not shouting though, not shouting. 01865 575 106 is the telephone number. Oh, this is what we're going to do as well. TV shows that you just don't get. Everyone else raves about them, and you're there going, I don't get it. It's rubbish. Fools and Horses, I think, is such a tedious... So even when it was... I'm old enough to remember when it started, and I never got it. I never got it. Awful, dull, boring. TV shows that you don't get that everybody else raves about. Friends was another one. I saw one episode twice, the same episode twice, and it really was. Friends does not stand the test of time. A lot of fat jokes. No, it's not a good show, guys. It's all about astronauts in space and what they can't do. What time have I got a hit to get out of this?
Do you want to do a song or not?
I want to do a song.
Well, about 15 seconds from now.
Oh then. My God! 01865. No shouting here. It's no shouting Friday for the Facebook fans. 01865 575 106 is the telephone number. Oh my God! It's coming up to 9 o'clock. This is outrageous.
Noises of
in the door, bought kitchen knives and skewers. Dressed me up in women's clothes, messed around with gender roles, lined my eyes and called me pretty.
What a morning, what a morning. Turns out this no... Maybe the saps on Facebook were right. This no shouting could be the way forward, dear listener. Am I coming straight out of this, Will? What is the time I need to hit here, please?
We're already a bit over, so...
Thank you very much indeed. Joe's coming up with the next. See you after 9. Had something really important I was going to say. Instead, I was talking to Will about how exciting it would be. Where we are, dear listener, in the studio, there's a window and I can see the office, and then there's a wall of glass. And I was saying how exciting it would be if a car just smashed through it, wouldn't it? Be exciting.
It'd be a big news story for me.
Wouldn't it? As long as you were in here safe. I don't want anyone to get injured, but a car came through and I'd go, Will, look out!
Why would someone do that?
I don't know, they could be drunk.
I mean, if you look at the Facebook page...
Oh, is that what it is?
It could be
a listener.
Could be any of the Facebook people very upset. Joe, do you eat?
I do.
Will, do you eat?
Yes.
Yeah, what's your favourite food, Will?
Like type of food or specific food.
Joe, what's your favourite food?
I like Greek food.
There we go. Will,
I didn't know if you meant that or an actual food.
It's either.
Okay, Italian food.
Okay, it's a bit vague. Can you be more specific?
Ah, brilliant. Yeah. Spaghetti.
Because all Greek food is Greek food is either a Greek salad or lamb. Am I right?
Yeah, maybe
Pizza bread?
bit chicken and rice.
No, chicken and rice. That's Jamaican.
Jerk chicken and rice.
Yeah.
Well,
Just
depends how
normal
you
chicken
make
and
how
rice.
you cook your chicken,
Yeah.
maybe.
Oh, okay. So we're being racist now. Okay,
Chickens are all over.
It's cool to be racist.
Chicken-
Okay, fine.
Chickens,
Right.
There's no discrimination with chicken.
Okay, you guys are doing it. I apologise to the Jamaican community who are listening here. And how do you eat, Will? Show me how you eat. So you got food there. What would you do?
Like that.
He's cutting it.
Yeah.
And then put it in.
You
and then
cut your spaghetti.
Oh no, not spaghetti.
I cut spaghetti for my kids because my kids
I
are
don't use
idiots.
the spoon. A lot of people use spoon.
That's the very 70s
Is it?
way of doing it. I slurp it like Lady
just
and the Tramp.
Shovel it in, yeah.
I sit opposite someone, even if I don't know them, and we slurp it like Lady. Here's the thing I don't get. If you got kids, put your ears in their fingers. I can say it delicately. Food in the bedroom. I think you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Food in the bedroom. No. That's that thing with whipped cream.
I was just about to say whipped cream.
Whipped cream, once it's out of the can, within 30 seconds it stinks of sour milk.
It's not nice warm.
It's not nice warm, and people put it in their belly buttons. How do you eat, Joe? Would you like to demonstrate?
Depends what I'm eating.
She's slowly moving her hand towards her mouth like it's a conveyor belt. Is that what you... Well, you're eating wrong.
What on earth is that? I was putting a slice of pizza in my mouth.
Why is your hand flat? As though you're waiting for someone to put £5 in there.
Why was your mouth open so much?
Big piece of pizza.
Clearly.
You're eating wrong. This is what the experts say. Experts' advice, well, they phrase it, it's all from the start today. Scoff with your gobs open. Boffins have given 2 fingers to table manners, saying we should eat with our mouths open. They claim it heightens the brain's perception of food, making it tastier. Oxford University, here we go. Charles Spence, he's a psychology professor at Oxford University. Maybe you know him. Said, it's a local story.
Yeah.
Why didn't you do this?
Because I haven't spoken to Charles.
Do you know him?
Yeah, we speak a lot.
Okay.
He does lots of weird research on food.
Okay. Well, Charles, if you're listening, big up yourself. Big up yourself, Charles, who is a psychology professor at Oxford Uni, said, parents instill manners in their children. extolling the virtues of politely chewing with our mouths closed. However, chewing open-mouthed may actually help to release more of the volatile organic compounds contributing to our sense of smell and the overall perception. Let's go to what the Star says, page 6, because I like that. Okay, this is good. It ends with a joke, right? It's worth reading this for the joke at the end. So the Star says, it sometimes feels like everything you've been taught is wrong. The latest case in point is table manners. Scientists from Oxford say we should actually eat with our mouths open. All of this is a build-up to a gag, right? They claim it helps get the maximum pleasure out of food by heightening the taste and smell. For generations, children have been told off for not keeping their gobs shut, but it turns out they may have been right all along. The country is now being urged, we're getting to the punchline, I promise you. The country, what time do we finish today, Will?
10.
Okay, I may have to cut some of this out. The country is now being urged to ditch outdated formal manners and embrace chewing with our traps wide open. However, one thing we won't be seeing much of is curry lovers doing it. The industry is facing collapse amid a perfect storm of problems. Let's just hope to high heaven our curry houses survive the crisis. Otherwise, this nation is papa-doomed. That doesn't make sense. Oh, it's like papa-domed. Papa-domed.
Oh, so you knew there was a gag, but you didn't even understand it.
It's papa. I don't know how they've turned the story around from mouths wide open to
just
curry.
To get a papa-dom gag in.
Papa-doomed.
Yeah.
There must have been a gag earlier than that they could have used.
It's one of those things. I bet they wrote that. High fives all around. They went for a coffee break. Papa-doomed. Okay, well that's. I feel like I've wasted everybody's time with that. So Joe, I humbly apologise to you. Okay, didn't sound okay.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. A slice of radio toast with just a gentle spreading of We Can't Believe It's Not Better. 106 Jack FM.
What a song. I remember when this came out and everyone's going, what Tammy Wynette's having a hit again? The DIVORCE lady? She's got another hit? You know, when this job inevitably ends, they always do. I want to go and work in a country and western station. That's what I want to work on. I want to play Glenn Campbell, Tammy Wynette, Garth Brooks or Garth Crooks? Which one's the footballer, which one's the country star?
Crooks is the footballer.
Okay. Who knows? Maybe he's made... If I was Garth Crooks, I'd make country music records because you'd sell them to people like me who confuse Brooks and Crooks. We watched... so I do a little show... Hang on a second. Please. I do a magnificent show every Thursday and Friday online with my good friend Catherine Boyle, right? I said friend. I always mix up the F's and the ths. You'll notice that.
Okay.
My good friend Catherine Boyle. If you want to find out more, go to iainlee.com and you'll see all the details there. And what we often do is watch old quiz shows. And last night, we watched a 1978 episode of 3-2-1. Does 3-2-1 mean anything to you?
I'm afraid
3-2-1. I'm doing the thing.
Dusty
3, 2, 1.
Ben, isn't it?
Hey, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
The fingers go 3. Can you do it? 3, 2, 1. There we go. He's swearing twice at me. If you watch Ted Rogers, the host, if you watch it in slow motion, he can't do the 3, 2, 1. He's just shaking his hand. Starts on 3, shakes it, and ends on 1. So we watched it last night. It was the weirdest episode, right? From 1978. It's on YouTube. Go and find it. And one of the contestants is Janice Long, the fabulous DJ who died way too soon. And there's the thing about it is you get these clues that make no sense whatsoever, right? And it's like, if you may feel a little rubbish, then open my lid, because if you drive... No, hang on. If you may feel a little rubbish, so open my lid. If you go too fast, you'll do a skid. And what it'll be is, if you feel rubbish, well, that rubbish, that could go in dusty bin. You would open the lid and put that in dusty bin. But going too fast and doing a skid, well, it's a pair of underpants. I don't know, whatever it will be, right? So there was one, and he explained the prize, going through the clues, and the prize was, this is nuts, this is so 70s, the prize was a fully grown dog. It was a fully grown, and it wasn't just a small dog, it was a St. Bernard's. They're massive.
You could have given me 100 guesses of what
a fully grown St. Bernard's dog, right? And they brought it down and they said, you could have won this. And then he said, it's worth £150. We will send it back to the kennels, and you could have got that. It's like, what? How can you give away a dog? Yeah, and now we've gone from 3-2-1. If you follow the line, it takes us all the way to Naked Attraction. All the way to Naked Attraction. Okay, listen, we've got about 15, 20 more minutes. After the news at 9:30, we're going to have the big reveal on Paul's coins. Got some coins in my pocket, and the other one's given a peace sign. Alanis Morissette gag there for you, which I think we could play. She was 90s, right? What is the total value of the coins in my pocket? If you get it right, you can win the rock and roll map of the world, which I'm going to be honest, looks like a car crash at the moment. We'll sign it, we'll send it to you. 01865 575 106. What is the total value? There's no jiggery. Well, there is some jiggery going on, but there's no jiggery pokery going on. I wrote the total down when I came in, and it has not changed. I promise thee. One of the guesses is 19 pence away. Morning, Kev.
Oh, good morning, Ian.
I'm fine, but your line is terrible.
Oh, okay. I'll take quickly then. £7.32.
£7.32, you're saying, Kev?
I certainly am.
Keep listening. You'll find out in about 15, 20 minutes how far away you are from the correct answer.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. If this doesn't wake you up, we can't help you.
I don't know what you've been told, but time is running out. No need to take it slow. I'm stepping to you toe to toe. I should be scared, honey, maybe so, but I ain't worried about it right now. Keeping dreams alive, 1999 heroes. I ain't worried about it right now. Swimming in the
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening, the episodic breakfast show. It's a serial, you see. 106 Jack FM.
Been sat here the whole time. Wasn't in the office talking to Joe about hangovers. Was sat here the whole time. David is on Facebook talking about when have you ever bought a ticket for a show and got the date wrong or just, wasted your money. David says, now I'm going to read something here. Then after this, I want you to tell me what's wrong with David's... because I've been saying. After this, I want you to tell me what's wrong. Don't interrupt. Okay. But when we get to the end.
Okay.
I booked a ticket to see the Manic Street Preachers on Millennium Eve 1999, January the 31st. No one wanted to go with me, so I decided not to go and went to a house party instead. We all do these stupid things, I guess. I still have moments of motorcycle emptiness thinking about this. So wasted a whole tickets for the Manic Street Preachers, not cheap. What was wrong with that? What I just read.
That he didn't go?
No, I'll read it again. I booked a ticket to see the Manic Street Preachers on Millennium Eve 1991, January the 31st.
Right, 1990.
That may have been the problem, David.
1990. What, you got 8 years too early?
What? No! 1999?
He said 1991.
No, he said 1999.
You said 1991.
I said 1998. No, I said 1999, not the 8.
I'm sure you said...
No, I said 1998.
January
1999.
Sorry, January 31st.
There we go. Be careful
There we
because the big boss Donna's in the building today. I've got to try and sound cool and with it, man. January 31st. I don't normally. Some people leave answer phone messages. I don't normally go for the answer phone messages because I like the live calls. But I thought this one was worthy of playing. Oh, how do I play it?
Is it not? It should be there.
You've left a box open. Here we go.
Hello, it's Russ from the big Tesco's in Oxford. I just heard you shouting, Ian. Stop shouting. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Stop it now, naughty boy.
You're welcome. Could you send that to my email,
Yes,
please?
of
And have
course I
some
will.
fun with that. You're welcome. It's No Shouting Friday to try and appease the haters on Facebook. Coming up after the news with Jo. Jo with the latest is how she signed it. We're going to give away the rock and roll map of the world. Jo, we're going to have the big reveal. Would you like to come and join us in the studio?
Okay.
We're going to have the big reveal of... This was the game. Paul Scoins. What is the total in my pocket? Now, we've got a couple of phone calls. First of all, let's go to Ross. Good morning, Ross.
Good morning. I want to retract my bid from earlier, 66p, please.
Okay, well, let me just find that. I didn't even bother writing that. Oh, I did. Right, okay, Ross from the big Tesco. It's retracted.
Yeah, and I want to change it.
Well, hang on. Retraction and change is a very, very different...
To be fair, he has got it right because he's retracting and then submitting a new bid rather than just trying to change it.
Well, thank you, my
He
new
is
best
right.
friend.
Hang on a second. We go to the legal department of Jack FM. Joe, is he legally allowed to retract his bid and then put another one in?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know legally why, but yeah.
My new
hang
bid,
on 1 second. Mark the cat butler.
Yes.
Just hold the line, please. I may have come to you too early. Right, Ross.
Yes. Right, here we go.
Yes, sir.
Right. Now, I know what games you play. I bet you anything this isn't even our currency. So I get a drum roll ready.
Okay, hang on. Drum rolls coming. Here we go. Hang on.
€1 in change.
€1 in change. Ross?
Yeah.
You're an idiot. Mark! So here are the bids, right? Here are the bids. What did you guys say, first of all?
I can't remember.
I was about 135 or something.
I think I said 65p.
Here are the bids in order, the important ones. Mark, £3.46. Alistair, £3.85. Smudge, £1.33. Soto, £8.98. Jeez. Paul, £4.25. Paul Pub, £2.39. Kev, £7.32. And Ross, €1. The exact figure was £3.65. Alistair, you were 20 pence out. But Mark the Cat Butler, you were 19 pence out.
Yay!
Woo!
Hang on, I've got some noise to celebrate. Here we go. 19 pence out, Mark. You win the map of the world. Joe, this is only your second time of seeing it. What do you feel about that?
Of the map?
Yeah.
It's a mess.
Oh.
Yeah. I can't read half of it.
Okay, but
it's nice though. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun, right?
Maybe something to put in the shed.
Mark, do you have a shed?
I don't. No.
Could you put it in your shed, Joe?
I wouldn't like it in my shed, actually. No, thank you.
Why not?
Well, I've not won it, so that's not fair.
That's true. Mark,
I could use it.
You could. What for? To find your way around?
No, to get some trivia.
By the way, can you get in touch with Trev? Why doesn't he do a feature called Trevia?
That's a good idea.
There you go.
Yeah.
There we go. We're writing his show for him. Not that he needs it. He's good enough on his own. But there you go. Okay. Well, you can use it for rock and roll trivia, Mark.
Wonderful. Can I just say where I came to the actual amount?
Yeah, please do.
It's the amount that I've got in my centre console.
I got these coins from my centre console. If that means the middle bit of the car, I've never used that phrase. I got these coins from my centre console. We're like Change Brothers.
There you go.
Hang on 1 second, Ross. Are you still there?
Oh, sorry, yeah, I just want to know if I can get a signed photo, please.
No, of course you can't. What do you think this is? Radio 1 in the 19... I'm not David Kidd Jensen. Jeez. I'm not the kid, for crying out loud. Apparently he's very poorly today. Mark, we're going to play... here's something I haven't said for years. Mark, stay on the line. We'll get your address.
Lovely.
Thank you very much indeed. There you go.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening is here. All other breakfast shows are toast. 106 Jack FM. Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. Like a boiled egg, it's hard to beat. Cracking joke. 106 Jack FM.
Starts to shake. How does she know who I am? And why does she give a damn about? I've got 2 tickets to Iron Maiden.
This bit's really silly, right?
Come with me Friday, don't say maybe. I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby like you.
It's supposed to be the instrumental. Let's try this one. Here we go. Instrumental. And zip and back and zip and back and zip. And here we go and here we go and here we go. It's too high for me. It's too high for me. I once saw Status Quo in concert. And I'm not saying this was 10 years ago. I'm not saying it was a long concert, but they're still playing. They're still playing. We had a winner. Lovely Mark the Cat Butler, who is a local.
The drop-off has been arranged.
The drop-off has been arranged. The amount in my pocket was £3.65. David, I don't want to rub it in. David was the person who booked the tickets to go and see the Manic Street Preachers, their Millennium concert, and I don't want to rub it in, but Nuka the Nuke on the Discord says, I went to that Manic's concert on Millennium Eve. It was brilliant. I don't want to make you feel any worse, but we're cruising to the end of the week. What a week, dear listener. It's only week 3. Just think, by the end of next week, all the haters, there's only 11 more months to go. There's only 11 more months. We're a 12th of the way through this. A whole show, but pretty much without shouting. You know what? Maybe there's something in it. I gotta say, and I need to mention this more throughout the show. There is a podcast every Friday. The best of podcast is compiled by Will. The best bits of the show. And no, it's not the travel and the news. It's me and Will, and maybe a bit of Joe. And you can go and download it. If you go and subscribe to it on your podcast app of choice, type in Iain Lee, Jack FM, Iain Lee's Rude Awakening, whatever. It'll come up, blue background picture of me. And if you subscribe to that really helps us. It goes up the charts, and that means more people get to see it. And maybe some people will come and join and listen to the radio station. Because, can you remind me, Will, what is the advertising budget for this show? Absolutely zero. Okay. It's down to us. And trust me, they didn't spend the money on my wages. I promise you that. It's down to us. So do us a favour. Spread the word. Go and tell people. If you can bring an extra person to listen next week, that'll really help. Download the app. Listen on the website. Download the podcast. Listen, this is a really small little station, and the listenership is not great. Wouldn't it be amazing if within a couple of months we can have got loads more listeners? By the time I leave in a year, by the time I leave in 3 months, if we could have doubled the listeners, that'll be so cool. And so listen online, spread the word, tell people to come and listen. If they want a laugh, if they want complete and utter nonsense, if they want like a radio show like the 90s, is that okay? Then come and listen to Jack FM. We would really, really appreciate it. Breathe, Iain, breathe. This is Jack FM every weekday from 7 to 10. It's Iain Lee's Rude Awakening.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. Wake up and smell the cup of tea or something. 106 Jack FM.
I like where we are when we drive in your car. I like where we are here. Cause our lips can touch and our cheeks can brush. Our lips can touch here. When you are the one who only lies close to me, whispers although I miss you quite terribly. I fell in love with you suddenly. That I so much I could be believing your arms. I like where you sleep when you sleep next to me. I like where you sleep here. Our lips can touch and our cheeks can brush. Cause our lips can touch. When you are the one who only lies close to me, whispers although I miss you quite terribly. I fell in love with you suddenly. That I so much I could be believing your arms. lips can touch here.
Close to me, whispers hello, I miss you quite heavily.
Jack FM